Good morning and welcome to day 8 of our Yogalates challenge. We are restarting our cycle of themes that we did over this first week. So if you remember day 1, we focused a lot on hips and glutes. So now day 8, we are circling back to that theme as well. So more of a lower body class, hips focusing on both stretching and strengthening them, getting into the glutes a little bit as well, mix of yoga and Pilates, and we will have some seated and standing poses today. Let's begin on hands and knees, and we're just going to be doing some hip circles from here. So palms under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, spread the fingertips nice and wide. And there's really no right or wrong way to do this one. You're just tracing some circles with your hips. You can make them as big or as small as you'd like. You might hear my knee crack sometimes when I do this. And breathe in and out through your nose as you do this. And we'll reverse the direction of those circles. One more big circle. And just go ahead and let your hips sit back onto your heels. So all we're going to do here is press ourselves up, reach the arms up, and I want you to really tuck the hips under, squeeze your seat strong through your core, and then exhale, hover just off of your heels, reach your arms out in front of you. So squeezing and lift and reaching it forward. So it's almost like a little squat, but we're doing it from a kneeling position. Starting to build a little bit of fire through those glutes, getting into those hips. Really press it forward. We'll take 3 more, reaching back, just hovering the seat off of our heels. Last one here. And coming in back into your tabletop pose, we're going to do a little bit of a kneeling side kick series. So we're going to lean onto our right knee, right hand, and I'm going to bring my left hand to the back of the head, point through your left toes. All we're going to do is lift up and tap it down. And I'm not lifting necessarily super high. I'm just kind of going to shoulder height or so. And even though we're focusing primarily on the lower body, really stay controlled through your center. Take 2 more here, up and down. And now lifting up, flex the foot. We're going to kick forward and back. So kick, kick, point, and stretch it back. Same thing we did a few days ago, reclined. So flex and kick twice. Point and sweep the leg back. Twice more. Kick, kick, point, and sweep. Beautiful. Left hand comes down to the mat. Left foot comes down to the floor. Stretch out into your calf. Push out into that heel. Now go ahead and bend into your left knee and imagine you're stamping the ceiling and find a big circle with that left knee. So as if I'm going to touch my left knee to my elbow, touch it down to the mat, and now as if I'm going to stamp the ceiling with my left foot before I open that leg and down. And we're going really slow with these circles so that you can really feel through your range of motion. Try to keep both elbows straight. And this is also going to help to strengthen the hip. And let's do the circles to the other side. So just reverse. Without holding your breath. One more big circle. And coming back, let's find our kneeling side kicks to the other side. So rolling onto your left hand, left knee. Bring the right hand to the back of your head, point through your right toes, and we're just going to lift up and tap the toes down. Think of focusing on the length of your right leg rather than being too focused on the height And really just isolating this movement. Let's take 2 more. And the next time you lift that leg up, flex the foot, kick it forward twice, kick, kick, point, and sweep it back. So kick, kick, and sweep, kick, kick, sweep, and stretch it back. Last one, forward and back. Right hand comes down to the mat. Take a little calf stretch. So push into that right heel, leaning your weight back. And now bending into your right knee, imagine you're kicking and stamping the ceiling with that foot before rotating the knee out and finding a big circle here. So going really slow, feeling into every little single corner, every little inch of that right hip. Your left hip needs to stabilize and work in order to keep the fluidity and the motion through the right side body. And we'll reverse the direction of those circles, so go the other way. I know I always find it a lot harder to reverse. Take 1 more. And we'll release. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands past your shoulders, tuck the toes, and lift your hips up and back. First downward dog, paddle out the legs, do what you need to do to feel as comfortable as possible here in this downward dog. And we'll be lifting our right leg up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, open up your hip. And find warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. So right foot steps to the top of the mat. Back foot spins parallel to the shorter edge of your mat as you lift on up. We're going to come from here into your humble warrior. So interlace your hands behind your lower back. Shrug your shoulders away from the ears and see if you can lift your knuckles off of your tailbone. Keep a deep bend into that front knee and then dive down to the inside of that leg. Really think of pushing into that back leg. So it's not just that right glute and right thigh doing all of the work for you. Just 1 more breath in here. And frame the front foot with your hands, step it back, downward facing dog. And we'll go do this on the second side. Left leg rises. Bend your left knee, open up your hip. Warrior 2, left foot steps forward. Spin that back heel down. Push into both feet evenly to lift yourself up. And we'll interlace our hands the more unusual way. Roll and shrug the shoulders back. Straighten the elbows, lift the knuckles off of your tailbone, and then dive down. So getting a nice shoulder stretch at the same time. So even though this is a lower body focus class on hips and glutes, I do try to give you a few opportunities to focus on the upper body. Relax your head and neck. And bring your hands down to the mat. Step back to down dog. You're welcome to just hold here, or we'll take a little vinyasa. So inhaling, come forward through to plank pose and lower all the way down to your belly. Find your cobra, push into the tops of the feet, keep the elbows bent. We all meet in child's pose. I'm gonna take a wide-legged child's pose, big toes together, knees apart, folding on down. Slowing down your breath, slowing down your heart rate. Noticing just how much we can really get through and do even when we just are short on time and are doing short sequences. We can do a lot of poses, a lot of movements, and hopefully make a pretty big impact on how we're feeling. And let's walk our hands in, come to take a seat, however is suitable for your hips and for your lower back. I'll grab our affirmation of the day. right, to set our intention today, our affirmation is, everywhere I look, I am surrounded by love. So contemplating that a little bit together, closing the eyes. Everywhere I look, I am surrounded by love. Allowing this intention and affirmation to guide us throughout our day. Everywhere I look, I am surrounded by love. Let's join our hands together at the heart and close this class with Om. Inhale to chant. Breathe in. Thank you so much, everyone. This was the beginning of week 2. I'm very proud of you. I'm also very grateful for you to do these challenges with me. So much work goes into it, and I'm always worried, like, will people like it? Will they do it? Will they want to participate? So it's really nice to know if you have stuck around and are doing day 8, and hopefully you will be on the mat again with me tomorrow morning for day 9.